I find that so many men have a negative or inaccurate view of the role of emotions. They see it as kind of something to be pushed away, when really it needs to be something that we lean into, or else our emotions are just going to drive our behaviors. Um, so yeah, I mean, I do with Refined Iron, I do a 12-week training. So each week we're learning another pillar of relational and emotional intelligence, along with one-on-one coaching. So that's what I offer. But there's so many good resources out there.
Yeah, I think when I think about my life too, it's in my journey and experience. Also, it's important to have people around you who are in tune with that,
Mm.
and I think getting around those people because they help you see things that you're not seeing on your own. To just be exposed to somebody who goes, "Hey, I think I'm feeling this, and this is where," and even being able to articulate it in a way that maybe is not a strong suit for you, and being around those kind of guys that you know are strong, and I think of it as meekness. There's this
Mm.
strength under control of
Yes.
understanding your emotions. You're not an emotional person, like out of control is what we would say emotional. You're actually very controlled
Yes.
and understanding those. And I think a lot of times when people hear being in tune with your emotions, they think it's emotional driven, and not an emotional awareness. Can you
Yeah.
talk about why people get so confused on that, and maybe even some simple ways to go, hey, has been, when we're talking about this, this is really what it looks like, versus some of those misconceptions.
Yeah. Yes. So good. Um, I mean, one of the fruits of the spirit is self-control. And and so the irony is, if we're not in tune with our emotions, they control our lives and we're out of control. If we are in tune and aware of them, now we have power over them. And so it's strengthening the left prefrontal cortex neurobiologically. That's where self-control comes from. And so practical ways is just like you said. I love that, being in the presence of men who can reflect that back to you. You know, um, I gravitate towards men who intimidate me, in that they embody like the fruits of the spirit. They have amazing marriages, raising great families. The kind of people that the shame part of me wants to be like,
Yeah.
stay away from them, right? I override that and I'm like, tell me everything. You know, what am I missing here? Give me some feedback. I want to grow. I want to do what you're doing. So that whole self awareness, we need other people to mirror that back to us. Um, a lot of it can be done in books, but it's that much. We're in a very content saturated society.
Yes.
We don't need more information. We just need way deeper relationships.